Today I'm just going to give you a step-by-step process on how to get mastery armory and mastery weapons. The only way to do this is to get far enough along in the storyline. So what you're going to need to do first is get as far as the Bloody Baron and the city he lives in. When you get to that city, which I'm showing you right now, which is just north of Crow Point here, you're going to go into the city and talk to the armorer there. Through talking to him, you're going to figure out that the little dwarf guy, really doesn't know what he's doing, and his helper does. He's going to tell you the armor that you want isn't going to work, and she'll tell you there's a way to get it, and she will give you directions in how to get it. And you'll need to follow the small clues she gives you and make sure you activate your quest of what they give you. Now, you can't really activate that quest until you get further along into the story, because you're going to need to go to an island called Skellige, and you won't be able to get to that island until you even get further in the story than what I am here. Now I'm going to show you that island. This is the island of Skellige. Like I said, you're going to need to unlock that by going further along in the story, and you'll take a boat over here, and when you're actually able to come here, which I wasn't back in that last scene, you'll transport to that green sign there, and you'll come down to the yellow dot where you're going to fight a troll. I think it's a rock troll is what it's called. Now before you do that, you're going to go north and go through the storyline before you can get to that island, and you're going to meet this guy here. Now, this guy here used to be an armorer, and no longer is he an armorer, but he's a shopkeeper kind of a person instead. And that's all he does. But if you talk to him and do what he asks you to do, you won't only be unlocking your armor, but you'll be unlocking your sword, and he'll give you a sword at the end of all those things that you do for him. It's not too hard. I did everything at level 11, even though all of them were recommended level 24, so it's doable. Now, after you talk to that guy, like I said, you're going to go to this island Skellige here, and you're going to need to fight this rock troll. Now, just the way I fought him was because I was undermanned. I would slash him twice, run away, miss all of his attacks, come back, slash him a couple more times, run away, activate my shield, which I did every time, and I'd slash him a couple more times. Now here I eventually kill him, and what you're going to need to do, actually right in the corner of where I killed him, right behind him, are the materials you're going to need to bring back to that young lady you just talked to. Now, you're going to bring them back to that young lady, and when you bring them back to her, they're going to tell you, okay, I need you to get acid from an archgriffin. So you're going to track this archgriffin. Something to remember also, though, there is a message board right behind the armor in the city of the Bloody Baron. You take off the message board one of the side quests, and you can actually get two birds with one stone. You will fight this griffin for a bounty, and you will fight the griffin to get the armor that I'm showing you how to receive right now as well. So it's pretty self-explanatory on how to track the griffin, and actually at the top of this hill it will come out. Like I said, I was a level 11 this whole time, which made this pretty tough. A couple question marks and a skull. Obviously you can see it made it hard. So I just made sure I missed everything. If I got hit with anything, I would die. But over time, I ended up killing him. I'd take my time, hit him a couple times, wait for him to fly away, come back. I'd hit him a couple more times, and it was quite a process. But over time, I ended up killing him, and I got the materials that I needed to bring back. I'll just let you watch me here fight this guy. I know it's kind of boring, but pretty much what you can do after you kill him is you're going to pick up the remains under his body. Now, different from the rock troll, you really didn't need the rock troll's remains. You needed what was in the room of the rock troll. So if you didn't get what you needed out of that room, remember, that's what you need. So go back to that room and get the stuff out of the room, not just the remains of the body. So here, as you're going to see, it's going to come up. I'm going to end up beating this guy, and I'm going to go back to the young lady and the guy that says he's the one that crafts everything. And I'm going to bring him back this. First, what I do is I get my contract for the griffin as well, bring that back, and actually I think all you get is 25 crowns. So it's nice to get two birds with one stone here, but it's kind of, in my opinion, pathetic, and I would have rather just not even worried about it. But I guess not worth wasting the time, your decision to make, I guess. So you come back here, you get in a little confrontation, and she's going to make one set of armor, And the dwarf guy is going to make another set of armor for this guy here, and you're going to see which set of armor is better. Now, this is where you give your archgriffin acid to her. You've already given her the rock troll supplies that were in the room of the rock troll. Funny thing here is this guy just is walking by, and he gets to try on the armor that the dwarf makes, which is quite certain going to be a problem because the dwarf sucks at making armor. And I'll let you watch this scene just because I thought it was kind of funny, and it was just too bad that the guy was walking by at this time.
Don your armor, both. I will await outside. Bloody hell. I just came here to show me yours.
Arrow goes into him. He goes down. I thought that was kind of weird that he just died, but he doesn't die, by the way. So, and then you can see how good this armor is here that you're trying on. I was wondering if it really was as good as they said it was. And they shoot an arrow and it flies right off the armor. So obviously the armor is pretty awesome. As I said, I'm only a level 11, so I thought it would be really nice to have. Spoiler alert here, it's I think level 27 or 28 armor, so I really couldn't even wear it when I got it, but it was cool to figure out how to do, and that I'll have armor that's that good when I get to be a high enough level. But for now I can't use it. But as you see, I haven't even gotten it yet. So anyways, they have this little discussion here.
Also assume Old Nilfgaardian army requisitions. Is that clear? Aye, as day.
And everyone figures out that this guy sucks.
For the armor. I will send a man to collect it.
She gets paid, and I think something just to note here is when you have her make armor for you, it's not going to cost anything, which was nice. She looks at everything you did for her as a favor, which is pretty cool. So you're not even paying for the armor suit that she makes for you. Very cool. Now you talk to her, and when you talk to her, she says she'll make it for you. And after she says that she'll make it for you, she says come back in a day. So what I did was I fast forwarded, I meditated for 23 hours, and then I did it for another hour past that just to make sure. I went back to her and asked her about the armor.
What can I do for you?
And she gladly gave it to me.
It's ready.
For free.
I've reinforced the joints and bathed the
And that there is how you get the mastery armor and weapon. And as I said, it's not too tough if you're patient and you wait and you just look over this video. You should be just fine, and you should have no problem getting it at all. And it's pretty awesome, I think. So feel free to like, comment, and subscribe to this video. And thanks for watching it. And let me know if you have any questions or if you'd like to see anything else.